I want to talk about this recent Supreme Court decision, Trump v. Slaughter, because the U.S. Supreme Court answered a question that was not before it and could not be before it. The question that was before the U.S. Supreme Court is, can the president fire commissioners of the Federal Trade Commission and, in effect, shut down the Federal Trade Commission because it exists outside his power? The question before the Supreme Court was not and could not be, are there benefits, are there policy benefits to Trump appointing new FTC commissioners in rhythm with his own election cycle? Is there some supervisory theory where Trump can appoint commissioners whenever he wants and the FTC is going to operate better that way? That's an interesting question for Congress. That's a policy question. Whether the FCC or the FTC can only operate if Trump can appoint new commissioners before the current ones have expired, or whether the FTC can only operate well if Trump can appoint new commissioners before the existing commissioner's term has expired or before they've been removed for good cause, whether that's a great way to run an institution is a policy question for Congress. But the president invented a new institution run by him, the opposite of the intention of Congress. And he went to the Supreme Court and didn't say, can I fire this commissioner, in effect, shut down the FTC for being born and existing outside my power? No, he came to the Supreme Court saying, I've created a new institution that's the opposite of Congress's intention, which was never legislated by Congress. I think this new institution that I've invented, where I can appoint commissioners when I'm elected, is beneficial. And if you also think this new institution never legislated by Congress is beneficial, then you're going to agree with me that I have to be able to fire the current commissioners in order to do something Congress never granted me the power to do, which is appoint new commissioners outside any design created by Congress and against any intention created by Congress. And the U.S. Supreme Court said, you know what? If the Congress had designed the FTC to work like this, it would have been constitutional. They also think it maybe would have been better. But Congress didn't design the FTC to work like that. And so all the president can do and all the Supreme Court can let him is shut it down for existing outside his power, not invent a new one.